Hey guys, Hades here. That's Lumen Field. There's downtown Seattle right there. Of course, my camera decides to act like a fucking bitch. Okay, there's a better picture of downtown Seattle. Yeah. Yeah, I'm right in the heart of Seattle here.
Hades.
So that car isn't supposed to be here. He's got a Metallica thing on his dashboard which says August 30th, which was last night. So my guess, because all the trucks are parking here, my guess is that fucker got arrested or something at the concert last night. Just a guess. I don't know. Maybe he's dead. I was told that's a famous Amtrak train station here in Seattle. That was the tallest building for a while. I guess not recently. There's about 40 trucks here. Cool stuff. So that's an open air place, you know. When I first heard that I was getting this load, I thought, and in Seattle, I thought, you know, it'll be an enclosed place. Because it's Seattle, they get a lot of rain. That's open. Man, if ever I wished I had a drone, it's right now. Or tomorrow night when the concert is. Drivers are just hanging out over there watching the trucks. I'll just hang out with my truck, thanks. I'm not overly social unless I get to drink, and I don't get to drink. So up ahead there, I don't know if that's Pantera's tour bus or not. Pantera's here, but it's got like Dimebag Darrell shit all over it. I saw a bunch of girls. Okay, not a bunch, like 3 or 4. Come out of that tour bus a little while ago. Of course I didn't film that. Okay, so I looked online, and I guess Pantera was with them last night, but they're not going to be with them tomorrow night. So yeah, but I don't know whose tour bus that is. And this guy here is still blocking the way for all these trucks. Okay, I had to back my trailer up, down through there and into the dock. So I'll be the first one out of here tomorrow night. I hope. Because Metallica's not playing tonight. They played last night, they're going to play tomorrow night. Nothing's happening tonight. But I hope I don't have to leave before Metallica plays. I don't know, man. Don't know. Not much going on. I'm afraid to leave because they didn't give us any passes or anything. So I'm like worried I can't get back if I leave. I don't know where we're supposed to go eat or anything. Maybe we're not. It's okay, I got food. smell the ocean from here. Okay, Sunday. I guess Metallica's playing tonight. I think I'm leaving as they're playing, but I'm not sure. So finally got my little thing here, my daily staff, which means I could leave 24 hours after I got here. So this one's no good anymore. Now all of a sudden I gotta wear the green one. And today we do get lunch and dinner. I forget which is which. One is lunch, one is dinner. Let's go try to eat lunch. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to take my camera in there or if I'm allowed to. Let's see. Okay, I didn't take my camera in there. There wasn't much to film anyway, but there was like security and metal detector. I was like, nah. I had my phone. I probably should have brought it in because it didn't seem to matter. But it was just a little area to eat. It's not like James Hetfield was hanging out or anything. Kirk Hammett was though. Just kidding. No one was hanging out. Well, Lars was making sure no one was listening to copyrighted Metallica. I'm kidding. That's a dumb joke. So I don't know if we're meeting again at 3 or what. I'm supposed to just sit around here, and I don't really get paid for this shit. I don't like this, actually. I thought this was really cool at first. So I was going to do another stupid joke where I just film random people and say, hey, look, there's James, there's Lars. And then I realized I don't film people without their permission, unless they're dicks. So I can't do that joke. Sandman, and they played that. One, and they played that. And Master of Puppets, and they did not play that. There was one song I really wanted to hear, that's Fade to Black, and they didn't play that one. What can you do? They did have a lot of older stuff. That was cool. I don't know how many albums they even got out now. I stopped listening to them around the Black Album. Not stopped listening to them, but stopped buying new albums. So Black Album was the last one I got. Okay, here's where I backed my trailer yesterday. In the back here at Lumen Field. Fun stuff, I guess. Field by Metallica. Yeah, I don't have a Metallica on my computer right now. Just entered Oregon. Way station's closed.
Take exit 1 to US 730 East Columbia River Highway.
Go fuck yourself. I'd rather stay on the freeway. She wants to take me through like Hermiston and all big Pendleton and all that shit. Just stay on the freeway. Take
left.
No. Shut the fuck up. Alright, I'm staying here. I only drove about 5 hours from Seattle, but I can't keep my eyes open. I'm tired. I wanted to make it to Boise, but we just barely hit Oregon. What can you do? Good night and all that. Hermiston or near Hermiston, not exactly in Hermiston. I like this truck stop, but the food's a little pricey. Alright, so when I first heard about Metallica, I didn't know what to think, to be honest with you. I thought it was mildly interesting. And then, over a period of time, I got more and more excited about it. It wasn't really what I expected, though. And after I was there a few hours, I was bored as shit. Wasn't excited anymore until the night of the concert. Then I started getting a little more excited, and I was worried they'd send me out early, but they didn't. I got to I got to listen to the whole show. That was cool. I got mixed feelings about Metallica, but I'm glad I got to see that. first ones loaded. I think I was the first one out of there. I just talked to another guy. He didn't get out till 8 a.m. I left around maybe 1 a.m. Yeah, probably about 1 a.m. But there's 40 trailers from our company, 40 trucks and trailers, but they also had like another company that hired us. They're like owner operators. I'm not sure what they are, but they had at least 5 or 6 trailers too. And I don't know what else they got. So Metallica's got a lot of shit. I'm in Boise, Idaho right now. Just took a shower. Okay, leaving again. It's 7 p.m. leaving Boise, and I'm already tired. We'll see how far I make it. What else to say about Metallica? Can't even see me. First 3 albums are the best. First 3 albums are so good. They're legendary. They're awesome. And in my opinion, they started going downhill a little bit after that. And Justice for All was good. It took me a while, but even the Black Album's pretty good. Garage Days, the first Garage Days is good. Even the second, more Garage Days, or Mostest Garage or Days, whatever, that was pretty cool too, which came out much later. And that's it. That's the extent of Metallica for me. I didn't listen to Load, Reload, Upload, Buttload, Fuckload, nothing after the Black Album. They got a very distinct sound, and Hetfield's got a very distinct voice. So, I mean, you know, when I hear a Metallica song, I recognize it, even if I'm not that familiar with it. And yeah, so I'm a big fan of their earlier stuff. Now, a lot of people say they sold out, and I was part of that crowd. Like, a lot of people didn't like it when they cut their hair, or a lot of people didn't like the Black Album because it became so big. But with my group of friends, we kind of thought, you know, to differing degrees, we weren't all automatons that thought the same. But it was during Injustice for All when they released that one video, because prior to that they had said they would never make videos, and then they did. So yeah, but you know, I still like Metallica. I'm just not familiar with a lot of the new stuff. Like Black Album is still new Metallica for me. Yeah, that's where I stand with that. Fueling up in Ogden at the Flying J. Okay, it's like day 4 on the Metallica trip thing. I'm in Salt Lake City, starting my day. those parks in southern Utah one winter. Spent the whole winter doing that. And also wanted to explore the entire state of Nevada one winter. Spent another winter just doing that. Yeah, I like Utah. Anyhow, that was the first time I've seen Robert Trujillo with Metallica. However, I had seen him with Suicidal Tendencies. He was with them. I've seen Suicidal maybe, I don't know, 3 times. And he was with them at that point. He was there for the Lights Camera Revolution album. And that's pretty much, those concerts I saw were pretty much after that. So I got this, I've seen him before, but just not with Metallica. Last time I saw Metallica was Jason Newsted was still with him. And he was new. So it had been a while. First time I saw Metallica was at Van Halen's Monsters of Rock in 1988. That was, I'd say, almost historical. That's before Justice for All, so it was before One, it was before they released any music video. And I think they were like the second ones on stage. And when they went on stage, man, there was a fucking riot. It was awesome. Everyone tore down the barriers, ignored assigned seats, everyone rushed the stage. It was it was really cool. I remember the newspapers, being the dipshits that they are. And there's a huge stadium, LA Coliseum. Newspapers like when they were singing Creeping Death. Newspapers called it Die because they didn't understand. If you say the word die in a song, the song must be called Die. Really ignorant at the time. That was those were the days of, you know, the PMRC and everyone, you know, the establishment disliking heavy metal and Dungeons and Dragons. Great times. That was the first time I saw Metallica. Then I saw him. I've seen him between 5 and 8 times. I don't remember. Several times during the Justice for All tour. 5 to 8 times I've seen him. One time I almost saw him in China because, you know, I was living in China. They went and played at Shanghai, and I was living in Wuhan at the time. And you know, it was kind of far, not that close. So I was talking with my buddy at the bar, my buddy who I worked with, and he didn't say shit. I said, hey, man, we should ask for one day off, right, to go see Metallica. Right, we could just go there, stay one night, and come back. Right, that'd be pretty cool. Maybe 2, right? It wasn't too terribly close. And he said, yeah, that's a good idea. And a couple days later, that fucker comes up to me, because right, we had limited teachers, so we both couldn't take a shitload of time off. He's like, hey, yeah, so here's the deal. I'm taking 5 days off, and you got to stay here, because he went behind my back and asked. Thanks, fucker. That pissed me off. So I didn't get to see him in Shanghai. So seeing him last time, you know, a couple nights ago, that was the first time I'd seen him in over 30 years. Crazy, huh? First time I've seen him in the 21st century. Maybe it's going to be the last time I see him in the 21st century. But just, yeah, they've been around a while. Area on the 70, still in Utah.
Towards the door. He was in an amazing plight. His coat was dusty and dirty and smeared with green down the sleeves. His hair disordered and, as it seemed to me, grayer, either with dust and dirt. Wander away after some other toy. The dinner and my conversational beginnings ended. I noted for the first time that almost all those who had surrounded me at first were gone. It is odd, too, how speedily I came to disregard these little people. I went out through the portal into the sunlit world again as soon as my hunger was satisfied. I was continually meeting more of these men of the future who would follow me a little distance, chatter and laugh about me, and having smiled and gesticulated in a friendly way, leave me again to my own devices. Discords in a refined and pleasant life. I thought of the physical slightness of the people, their lack of intelligence, and those big, abundant ruins, and it strengthened my belief in a perfect conquest of nature. For after the battle comes quiet. Humanity had been strong, energetic, and intelligent, and had used all its abundant vitality discontinuous with the frames. There were no handles or keyholes, but possibly the panels, if they were doors, as I supposed, opened from... We were soon seated together in a little stone arbor, engaged in...
Colorado, couldn't pull the camera out in time to show you the sign. Yeah, so what? Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Utah, now Colorado. I wish I'd gone to Wyoming, but I'm following her, and you know, it was probably at least 50 miles out of the way to go to Wyoming, so maybe more. So this is it. What else I want to say about Metallica? Oh yeah, when I was at the terminal before I went to the field where, you know, Metallica had their concert, I was at the terminal, and one guy who had done it last time, and I don't know how long ago last time was. I don't know if it was a year, 2 years, 2 months. I'm imagining last tour. But he said, yeah, last time they got to go for 3 days, so they got to see 2 Metallica shows, and they got fed the whole time, not just the second day, and they got a bunch of swag, right? He didn't specify what kind of swag. I'm just assuming maybe shirt, hat, you know, Metallica stuff. So I guess that's cool. I didn't get any of that. He's like, I'm glad I'm not doing it this time. They got real cheap. And I thought about it, and well, they're paying for a service, right? They're paying people to haul this shit. I don't think they have to give you anything, right? Metallica doesn't owe me anything. So, they're paying. And look, man, there's 40 trailers just from my company that I believe this other trucking company hired 40 trucks from our company, and this isn't taking an entire week, but it's going to be 5 or 6 days. I'll get about $1,000 this week. So just for my company alone, just to pay the employees, is $40,000. And of course, the company makes money. There's fuel and everything. There's that other company that I believe hired us. I really don't know how that works, but it's expensive to move your shit from Seattle to Mexico City, and that's just in the US, right? I'm dropping this off in Laredo. Someone else's Mexican company probably picking this up. Maybe that company that hired us is going all the way there, and they got another company in Mexico. But I mean, man, Metallica probably just to send all their shit, all their stage stuff from Seattle to Mexico City, at least $100,000, I'm guessing, right? Because my company wouldn't take this if they weren't making any money. All the drivers got to get paid. We sat around for 2 days in Seattle. Everyone's got to get paid. Metallica doesn't have to give us swag. We got a couple free meals. I actually didn't eat the second meal. I wanted to save the little thing because I'm an idiot. But yeah, that's going to be expensive to ship all this stuff. I don't know how elaborate their stage show is because I didn't really see it. I was just out in the parking lot. I remember during And Justice for All, they had a pretty elaborate stage show, though. So yeah, Colorado. I'm in Colorado. Southwest corner here from Utah down to New Mexico. I think it's a 141. Most of my Colorado footage was deleted on my computer, so I gotta get new stuff. Colorado at night. This fucking idiot. Traffic 30 fucking 5. Probably playing on a cell phone. Stay on the road. New Mexico. Still behind this dipshit. finish the time machine one day. It's only 3 or 4 hours. I had an older version on audio cassette 26, 28 years ago when I was driving a truck, and it was Leonard Nimoy who narrated it. That was cool. He's got a cool voice. But yeah, that story is just as good as it was. But I've recently recently listened to Brave New World and Fahrenheit 451, which I had read in high school, and I was disappointed with them. I thought these stories are kind of boring. Yeah, they're not as sophisticated as I remember them being. Go figure. And Mexico's got some god-awful roads. It's like they hire people who've never worked on a road before, or have even read about how to fix their roads and shit.
Oh, so beautiful, man. You guys having some fun? And very cool that you were all here, no matter what age you are. There's a lot of, I just noticed the last couple of shows here, there's been like the age 5 to 12 is really huge. Really amazing. And they're up in the front, and they're making the whole show and everything, man. I remember going to my first, I remember taking my girls to go see my first concert, and yeah, they fell asleep. And it was, but you know, not saying nothing about it, you know. I think I fell asleep too. Anyway, you're here, and were you guys here Friday? They look familiar. Fantastic, you came back. We must have done something right. Alright. This here is your new favorite song, okay? Just so you know. The last song on 72 Seasons, you know, Morata.
Coming up on the 40. 540, Mexico. Look at this fucking idiot taking up, I don't know, 5 fucking spots. He's got a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit over there. What a fucking cunt.
Right.
Shut the fuck up. What the fuck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fucking spots. What a dumb fucking cunt. What a fucking asshole. New Mexico, exit 108 at Dancing Eagle. 108 on the 40, yeah. This day's done.
I think that lead, what's his name, James Hetfield, he's 61. I'll be 63. I remember I graduated high school in 1980. And the next year, that's when he started hearing Metallica.
money for lukewarm coffee. So I paid money to get coffee that I have to microwave. Fun stuff. Let's start day 5. Yo, Mr. White. Sometimes you're wrong by something you have done. You see that's too strong, nothing's gone. No use for a fight, you should have acted right. You become down to size like a knife. It's the way to go, the price for all, when a night's alone. New Mexico, still. I'm going to hit Texas today. So that's Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Utah, Colorado, New Mexico, and Texas. I think a lot of people might think that's what truck drivers like. This is 2,200 miles. It's probably more than that, but according to the company, it's 2,200 miles. But this is the first time, I've been with this company a year, and this is the first time that I've had a load over 2,000 miles. Only about 3 or 4 times a month do I get a load over 1,000. So often it's a lot of short little runs. So this one's really nice, but this isn't common by any stretch. This is unusual, but I quite like it. This is the kind of stuff I like to do as a truck driver, not have to see customers every day. But that's not what I get most of the time. Station coming up. I hate New Mexico for this shit. I don't know. I never know if they're open or not. They got these little weird check stations, and I have no idea if they're open. Train has been sitting there for 10 fucking minutes, not doing shit, blocking traffic. Thanks at New Mexico. 20 minutes I've been here. Now check this out. Fuck, I can't see it that way. Alright. This is the route I was on. For some reason, this bitch had me turn right come down here, then turn left up here to get back on the same road I was on. Maybe this area is restricted for trucks, I don't know. But it's stupid as fuck. I'm just going here to the fuel stop. And this train is stuck on the tracks. And this Isaac bitch made me fucking go over here. The road is right on the other side of the train tracks. That's the road I was on. I would have been there 20 minutes ago. Bitch. 30 minutes. I'm gonna fucking turn around and go back that other way. Right up here, that's where it was. I'm totally running a red light. Still stuck. All these people are still there. Fuck you, New Mexico. Your infrastructure sucks. At the fuel stop. Okay, heading out of this pilot. Took a shower, man. Usually it's only 30 minutes, but there were 2 people ahead of me. And normally that's okay, not bad. But they only had 2 showers. So it took a while. They got 3, but one was out of order. But I don't have any Jethro Tull on my computer at the moment. I have limited space, so I can't put all my music on there. So I just put a few weeks worth of stuff on there to listen to while I'm driving, and then I change it every time I go home. But tell me in the comments, first of all, probably no one's gonna make it this far in the video. But if you make it this far in the video, tell me in the comments why it would be ironic for me to play some Jethro Tull in the video where I talk about Metallica. I do have Megadeth. Maybe I should play some Megadeth. In the comments, tell me why it would be ironic to play some Megadeth in a video where I talk about Metallica. Super exciting to everyone. All right, yeah, I'm done for the evening. I only did like 8 hours today. Whatever, it's fine. Well, maybe 8.5, but it's fine. I got 418 miles left. Today's going to be a 2-lane highway day for the most part. Area coming up, which is good. I'm tired of these stupid picnic areas with no toilets or anything. Texas, make more rest areas, less picnic areas. Okay, rest area in Texas. It's hot. All right, let's talk about some negatives. So I got mixed feelings about Metallica. I still like them. Their first 3 albums are iconic for metal, even for rock and roll. But there's, I don't know, things I think about. They did Jason Newsted dirty, or at least what I hear, right? I wasn't there, I don't know. I'm not part of the band. Like, you know, turning down his bass tracks on Injustice for All, and just kind of being dicks to him. Again, I wasn't there, I don't know. They don't tell me everything. The information I get these days is just from YouTube, and there's a lot of misinformation there. So I don't, you know, people just make up random shit and say it. So I don't know. I wasn't there. I understand they got rid of Dave Mustaine because he seems very difficult to deal with in interviews. So that's between them. You know, that's between them and Mustaine and Newstead, that's on them. But the big thing, and well, okay, the big thing is that Napster, right? That was fucking another driver coming. Don't want to see me talking to myself. That Napster thing, they didn't have to do that. I understand their situation, but just let the record companies deal with it. It made them look really bad. Trying to go after the fans, it just looked awful. It looked pretty bad. I get it. I understand. They felt they were being stolen from, and maybe they were. I don't know. But to say, hey, we want money, stop doing that, turning on the fans, that was a little fucked up. Right? So I always think about that. Overall, I'm a big Metallica fan. Maybe just not a huge Metallica fan anymore. Back in high school, they were probably one of my top 3 favorite bands. These days, they're still top 20. Like I said, those first 3 albums were iconic. And that reminds me of something else. There were, 40 of us truck drivers there, plus that just from my company, plus a lot of other people. About 10 of us were standing there watching the show. Not really watching the show because we couldn't see it. Watching the ball, listening to the music, hanging out. And near the end, when Metallica was out there throwing out drumsticks and guitar picks to the audience, I thought they were going to do an encore. I still thought they were. And so, like, this guy standing next to me, he's, you want to get ready? I was like, oh, I'm hoping they do an encore. So no, they won't do an encore. And they used to do encores. Like, almost every band I see does encores. Last time I saw Iron Maiden, they did an encore. What the hell's that girl doing? Okay, she's just standing there looking at me. They did do an encore, he was right. And then I said, oh, they didn't play Master of Puppets. He said, yeah, they don't need to. What is she doing? They don't need to, it's not one of their hits. And he's just a very, I would almost say not a fan, but I guess he's a fan. He's just a very different kind of fan than me, right? I'm a fan of the first 3 albums. He's a fan of the popular songs, which, Metallica sought, they went after, and they got it. And good for them, making more money, right? Becoming a much more commercial band. That's fine. But he's just a very different kind of fan to me, right? If you know anything about this channel, I'm a big Iron Maiden fan. They've never had a #1 hit, and that's fine. That's cool. That's the kind of fan I am of Metallica. First 3 albums were outstanding. Then they got kind of commercial, and it's not wrong. They got commercial. It's just different. Yeah, makes sense. Something up here. So yeah, Texas has shitty drivers too. So yeah, San Antonio sucks, but don't get all pissy about it. I think all cities suck, or at least most of them. Some are okay. You can get in smoothly. Others are just not okay. This fucker's been going 62, so I tried to pass him and it speeds up. Fucking prick. Driven to exceed expectations. Bullshit. Your company sucks and you hire shitty fucking drivers. Fuck you, Select. Why don't you select some good fucking drivers? Texas is big, but I'm sure everyone's aware of that. It's so big. You could start your day, right, heading in one direction, drive all day, 10, 11 hours, and when you stop, you'd still be in Texas. Not a lot of states you can say that about, right? You know, Alaska, you could say that, and of course, Rhode Island. Texas rain. Coming up on Laredo here, getting near Journey's End. Close to the border, but over there at that truck stop, they got the Carl's Jr. I like Carl's Jr. And it's not a Love's, so I don't have to tolerate Love's to eat Carl's Jr. That's crazy how those people are leaving. I never understood paying money to go to a concert to miss the last few songs, just to miss the traffic. Probably tickets ain't cheap these days. I'm at the Laredo drop yard. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. The other trailers don't have the bills in them. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with the bills. It's supposed to be a relay. I just drop it off. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with the bills. As usual. Goodbye, Metallica load number 39. You're welcome, Metallica. Oh, I guess thanks to...
You all are fantastic. Can we take you with us? Down to Mexico City with us. Over in Texas, alright? You're beautiful. You made us feel so good here. You're down Seattle.
Trailers dropped, Metallica load is over, but I don't have a new load, so I'm making you wait here with me. Sucks for you. Okay, I'm not exactly a hoarder, but I collect stuff, right? Here's stuff from the show. Right, the original directions. The first pass I had on my wrist, the second one. And this is a meal. Now this is really dumb, me collecting this. Because it doesn't say it's a meal ticket. All it is just a card that says Metallica in Metallica font. So you could recreate these, right? I didn't need to give up a meal. Just a piece of paper that says Metallica on it. I could have made these in the printer. Just use Metallica font, write Metallica, make a bunch of them. But I gave up a meal, keep this. So you'll probably see this in the thumbnail somehow. Okay, so I got another load. So it's only a 6-day trip, not a 7-day. Thought I might be hanging out till tomorrow. So I got another load. So Metallica load is over. The show's over, the metal's gone, it's time to hit the road. Another town, another gig, again we will explode hotel rooms and motorways, because life out here is raw. We'll never stop, we'll never quit, because we're Metallica.